In this lecture, we will be learning that how to find out the number of bricks, or if there is a concrete quantity 306.09, for example. So how to find out the cement, sand, and aggregates from this quantity. First of all, students asks the question that, sir, what is the meaning of PCC is equal to 306.09 cubic feet? It is the volume, it is the quantity. Okay, it is just volume. Step 1 has some 3 dimensions. This we multiply it and we get the quantity. Same step 2, step 3, DPC in square feet, walls are in cubic feet, plaster is also in square feet. These are just areas or volumes. Okay, now in the drawings or specification, it will be given that PCC should be 1:2:4, or 1:3:8, or 1:4:8. Okay, different ratios for what is 1, what is 2, what is 4. I have already discussed this in my third lecture of the semester. Okay, now let's start the lecture formally. This is the quantities of any diagram. We have supposed that we have quantified some plans, some diagrams through center line method. It can be through long wall and short wall method, it's up to you. But I have just taken the quantities which I have done through the use of center line method. Now specification and drawings tells you that PCC plain cement concrete having a ratio of 1:4:8. The drawings or the specification will give you knowledge about these. Okay, that if this is a DPC, what is its ratio? In DPC, what type of material we are using? Walls, if walls are of bricks, walls are of blocks, some other type of walls, etc. Plaster, what is the ratio of the cement and sand? PCC, if it is definitely it is concrete, plain cement concrete, what is the ratio of the PCC? Okay, these all the information about this will be available to you in the specification and drawings. Maybe something will be missing in drawings that you can find it in specification, and vice versa. Okay, so the information is given. It's for learning process. I have made it just assumptions about these. PCC plain cement concrete having a ratio of 1:4:8 means in this diagram which we have quantified, these are the quantities. This is just supposition, just for your understanding, for your learning. I have taken this just an example. Okay, in this diagram, the PCC in this question, the PCC having a ratio of 1:4:8 means in PCC the concrete will be having a ratio of 1:4:8, means 1 part of cement, 4 parts of sand, and 8 parts of aggregates. Okay, now then excavation is definitely understood, that is 714.21 cubic feet of excavation. Now in step 1, step 2, step 3, step 1, step 2, step 3, brickwork will be done in which mortar ratio will be 1:4. Okay, now it is understood from the specifications or maybe from the drawings that in this step 1, step 2, step 3, this quantity is for bricks. Okay, we will be installing bricks in step 1, step 2, and step 3. Okay, just and in which the mortar ratio will be 1:4. If you are installing bricks, definitely you will be needing mortar for that. That mortar ratio is 1:4. Now it's coming DPC, dam proof course. I have taken that I am using concrete as a dam proof course of 1:2:4. If you have studied building construction drawing subject, definitely you will know about DPC, what are the different materials. Some people use some sheets, some use asphalt, some use concrete, some use some rakes, some different materials. If you have studied the building construction drawing BCD, definitely you will know much more about DPC. Now DPC, I have our drawing specification gives us that the DPC is of concrete. Okay, concrete. We will be finding out that how much sand, cement, aggregate will be required. Now in walls having bricks ratio of 1:4. Definitely, if there is a brickwork, the mortar will be needing, and mortar has a ratio of 1:4. 1 inch thick with ratio of 1:6 means you are doing plaster for the plan, for the diagram of this question. The plaster you will be doing will be 1 inch thick. Okay, and that plaster will have a ratio of 1:6, means 1 part of cement and 6 parts of sand. Okay. Then this is the information which will be given either in the diagrams, drawings, or specifications. Okay, so let's start from PCC, plain cement concrete. One is for the PCC quantity is 306.09 cubic feet. Okay, here PCC 306.09 cubic feet. Okay, now convert it into dry. I have already spoken about dry volume. What are we multiplying for the concrete, that is 1.54. I have is the factor that you will be needing to for plaster. Okay, 1.27 that I discussed in lecture. Okay, the PCC plain cement concrete quantity is 306.09 cubic feet. Okay, volume because you are buying from the market in dry form, that's why you are converting it. So 306 multiply 1.54. Okay, that will give you a quantity of 471.3786 cubic feet. Okay, now the ratio is 1:4:8, means 1 part of cement, 4 part of sand, and 8 parts of aggregates. Okay, now the ratio is 1 plus 4 plus 8 is equal to 13. Okay, same basic बचपन के questions ratio के असलम ने 1 रुपीज़ कंट्रीब्यूट किया, बिलाल ने 4 किए, ठीक है, किसी तीसरे बंदे ने 8 रुपीज़ किए, टोटल 13 है। 13 में से बिलाल का अगर 1 पार्ट है तो उसका प्रॉफिट कितना है, अमजद का अगर 4 पार्ट्स हैं तो उसका प्रॉफिट, सेम बचपन के क्वेश्चन। Ratio is 1:4:8 is total is 13. Now cement has contributed 1 out of 13. 1 divided by 13 multiply total quantity. Okay, cement has contributed 1 part, that is here 1 divided by total multiply total quantity. That will give you 36.25 cubic feet. Now as we know that 1 cement bag is equal to 1.25 cubic feet, just divided it by 1.25 cubic feet per cement bag will give you 29.0079 or equal to 30 bags of cement for this PCC work. Now for sand, sand has contributed 4 parts out of 13, so 4 divided by 13 multiply by the quantity you get here, this quantity, this will give you 145.039 cubic feet or 145 cubic feet. I know, as we also know that 1 secra is equal to 100 cubic feet. It's for local market, ठीक है, ये लोकल मार्केट की लोकली हमारे इलाकों में यूज होती है कि 1 सैकड़ा 100 क्यूबिक फीट के बराबर होता है। हम अक्सर वगैरह एग्रीगेट आते हैं तो हम उन्हें सैकड़ा कैसे कहते हैं कि 3 सैकड़ा का सीमेंट चाहिए, हमें 3 सैकड़ा का एग्रीगेट्स चाहिए, ठीक है जी। तो डिवाइड बाय अदर, तो इट मींस 1.5 and a half सैकड़ा सैंड चाहिए। आई for aggregate has a total part of 8 part in total of 13, just multiply it by quantity, 8 divided by 13 multiply quantity, same you get 3 secra, 2.9 secra almost equal to 3 secra. Okay. For this PCC work you will be needing 30 bags of cement, 1.5 secra of sand and 3 secra of aggregates. Okay, now the next item is brickwork in steps. Now step 1, step 2, step 3, as it in all of these steps we are installing bricks, so just add the quantity, all quantity of step 1 plus step 2 plus step 3 will give you 300.845 cubic feet. Now how to find out the number of bricks from this quantity? As we know that 1 cubic feet is equal to 13.5 bricks, so this much quantity will be requiring how much bricks? By cross multiplication you get the number of bricks, 4062 bricks. We have already done this type of questions in before 4th, 5th, 6th lectures. Okay, that's why I have just gone through it. Now for mortar, this is also a repetition. For mortar, quantity of the brickwork is 300.845 cubic feet. Quantity will be 30% of brickwork quantity. Same old discussed it in last lectures. So 30% of the wall. Okay, so of this quantity 30% of this quantity will be the mortar quantity in this work. Step 1, step 2, step 3, up step 1 now that will be the 30% of the total quantity. Okay, 30% of the quantity that is 90.2535 cubic. Now, what how much sand and cement will be required? Mortar ratio is given in the drawing specification. That mortar ratio will be on ratio 4. Okay, means contributing 1 and sand is contributing 4. So simple, 1 divided by 5, multiply this quantity, you get the number of bags of cement, and for sand, 4 out of 5, multiply total quantity and you get 72.20 cubic feet of sands. These are same old things that are repeating. Okay, now for DPC, the specification drawings tells you that it is a concrete of 1:2:4. Now that feet, if you watch it here, is in square feet. For to find out how much sand, cement and aggregate get into, okay, this quantity. Now find out cement, sand and aggregates, you have to convert it into cubic feet. Now how to convert it into cubic feet? Watch out this performa. We have it just length and the breadth. We haven't multiplied it by thickness. So it means to convert it into cubic feet, just multiply it by 2-inch DPC, as the diagrams or specification will tell you that DPC is of 2 inch. Just multiply it by 2-inch. Okay, as if you watch out your diagram, that will tell you that your DPC is of 2-inch, or if it is 1.5 inch, it is of 3 inch, it is of 1 inch, just multiply it by that value. The DPC is 125.0625 DPC, which is 2 inch. You multiply by 2 inch means 2. Multiply it by this value, you will get 375 cubic feet. Multiply that factor for the tri value. For concrete 1.54, and for plaster some people take 1.27, some take 1.33. We are taking 1.27 for 54 for concrete. Multiply it and you get the quantity of 32.0 cubic feet. Now is same like PCC concrete. Now, okay, you can find out same the cement, sand and aggregates as we have done here. Same, you have the quantity, you have the ratio, okay, and you have the ratio given here for a DPC 1:2:4. Just find out with this ratio, same old procedure, just do it and you will get the number of cement bags, sand and aggregate for a DPC. Same old walls quantity is given. How to find out the number of bricks from this quantity? You know that to 13.5 bricks. Just multiply 13.5 this value and you get the number of bricks, that is 16,884 bricks for the walls given in some specific diagram for which has this quantification. Okay, no, and same mortar, for mortar, as we know that this wall quantity is this, so the mortar you will be needing for this brickwork will be 30% of this quantity. Okay, as you all know this 30%. So 30% of 150.625 will give you 375.1875 cubic feet. Okay, so the mortar ratio is given in the specification drawings. Same, cement is contributing 1, sand is contributing 4. Same old procedure, just do it and you get the quantity of 54 bags of cement and 300.15 cubic feet of sand for the walls in which brickwork will be done. Okay, now the plaster quantity is in square feet. Okay, plaster, that is 3335 square feet, 3335 square feet. If you want to find out the number of cement bags and sand, and you have to first convert it into cubic feet. For cubic feet you have to multiply it by thickness. As given in the specification drawings, that plaster is 1 inch thick with a ratio of 1:6. So first convert it into cubic feet, that is 3335, multiply thickness of which is 1 inch. First convert 1 inch into feet, square feet, so you get the quantity of 277 cubic feet. Same for dry volume. For dry volume of plaster you multiply it by 1.27 as already stated. Okay, you get the quantity 352.5 cubic feet. process. Cement is contributing 1 part, sand is contributing 6 part. Just same by this method, 1 by 7, multiply the quantity and you get 41 bags of cement. Same, divide by 1.25 as 1 bag of cement, 1.25 cubic feet, and you get this value. For sand, it is contributing 6 part of sand of total quantity, and you get the quantity of 302.52 cubic feet of sand. Okay, this was very easy. Many things were from lecture number 3rd. Okay, if you find something that is making problem for you, please just go to the lecture number 3 and just read it, listen that the problem will be solved. And also you can write, if you have some problem, you can write or WhatsApp, will answer you. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.